Welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, hosted by Craig Dawson, Vice President, Soul Pit Media.
Hello and welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report. Today we have a special guest and a show that I quite honestly have been looking forward to. Today we have LaKeisha Wolf, and LaKeisha is the co-founder and executive director for Ujamaa Collective. LaKeisha, welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Now, LaKeisha, I must be honest with you, I've been looking forward to the show. Doing my research, you have really, at least in my eyes, you are an unsung hero in Pittsburgh, and I wanted to definitely acknowledge that to our listeners. And look, LaKeisha, can you talk to our listeners about Ujamaa Collective and what your core principle behind your business is?
We're called Ujamaa Collective, and so our mission is to act as a catalyst to advance Africana women, Black women, by providing a fair trade marketplace for cultural, artistic, and entrepreneurial exchange through cooperative economics. We're based in the historic Hill District, and we do our work there and really beyond those borders, locally, regionally, and globally. And so the principle of Ujamaa, it has its roots in the country of Tanzania, which is in East Africa. And most people know it as the fourth principle of the African American holiday Kwanzaa, which means cooperative economics, right? And the mantra is to build and maintain our own shops, stores, and other businesses and to profit from them together. About 15 years ago, back in 2008, the founders of our collective, we used this concept to kind of put forth a call to action, focus on Black women, to kind of come to the table and share ideas about business and community development. So we really focused on artists and craft women and also those who are activists. And so a lot of the ideas we were sharing were really about, how could we meet some of the common needs and challenges we all were facing as artists. We wanted to really be focused on our own culture. And so when we came to the table together, the ideas heavily included like African examples of financial exchange and doing business. So really for the past 13 years, we've operated a cooperative boutique in the historic Hill District, and it features the handmade work of Black artists and makers based locally, regionally, and globally.
Now, LaKeisha, growing up, did you always envision yourself as a business owner?
I absolutely did not. I think more than anything, well, my degree is in journalism, actually. And so growing up in Pittsburgh, I wanted to change the way that Black people were viewed on the nightly news as a young person. And I think more than anything, what those ideas were rooted in, and really what my work even today is rooted in, is the idea of Black people really reclaiming our value and our worth and being able to heal from a lot of the historic harms that date back to enslavement, that, really the ways in which our labor has been stolen and really continues to be exploited sort of in the marketplace. Ujamaa today is, meeting the challenges that have kept Black makers and artists from being able to access the marketplace. So I think that, some of my goals as a young person, even though I didn't go the traditional route that I thought that I was going to go, the ideas and I think the principles that I probably couldn't even name as a young person coming out of high school, those things still kind of ring true for me today.
Now, LaKeisha, preparing for this interview, I noticed that cooperative fair trade is a very key principle with Ujamaa. Can you tell our listeners why this is so important?
Sure. Those are really two sort of principles and practices, and they go hand in hand. So we focus on cooperation, and then we focus on leaning into the value in the practice of fair trade. Cooperatives and cooperative businesses are really enterprises that are set up by the people who need them. If there is a challenge, a need, a problem, right, folks who are experiencing that can set up a business to meet that challenge together. And so rather than a business being focused on individual profits, cooperatives are focused on meeting the shared needs of those who have set the business up. The benefits go to that same community of people rather than to, a single CEO or, shareholders who are not really invested in doing the work of the business. Cooperatives are really about shared work and shared wealth. And the practice of fair trade, most people, if they're familiar with fair trade, it's really more of a global movement around making sure that those who produce all of the things we consume, whether that be food, whether that be furniture, clothing, right? A lot of those things come from the global South, which is where most of the people of color in the world live. It's really focused on making sure that we're paying fairly for the things that we consume and that those who are producing all of the goods we use every day are able to invest in their own families, invest in the places that they live. And so we kind of elevate this idea because we recognize that a lot of the same conditions that exist for Black and Brown people around the world also exist here. In that 2019 Gender and Equity Report in Pittsburgh, right, talked about the conditions of Black women, right? And there have been several studies over the years that we've been able to track, and also through our own lived experience, recognizing that in Pittsburgh, Black women working oftentimes find themselves on the bottom rungs of the ladder and don't have control over their working conditions, or are oftentimes making less than a livable wage. We really do our best to uphold this idea of fair trade, that there needs to be a local and global standard for how we do business, and that it should be just as much in emphasis here as it is in other places. And so because in our boutique, we work with artists here and from all around the globe, it's really a standard we work to achieve for everybody.
We'll be right back with the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
It doesn't matter the time nor the place, the conditions or transitions. Doesn't matter who you are or who you're with. Before, now, and always. Through all phases of life, Duquesne Light Company is here for you.
Port Authority has a new name, Pittsburgh Regional Transit, PRT for short. It's all about doing an even better job of getting people where they want to go every day. It's also about getting people where they want to go in their careers. PRT is looking for some new faces. We're hiring for every position. We offer great pay and benefits and a direct route to a great future. Go to rideprt.org/careers. PRT is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pit Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcasts, and Soul Pit television options, we can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dawson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. And let Soul Pit Media take you to that next level.
UPMC is committed to addressing the health disparities that disproportionately impact African Americans in our communities. By driving education, training, and programming, and building relationships with our community partners, we can ensure that all individuals and families have access to the preventive care, screenings, and treatment that can lead to healthier lives. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
Yeah, who's this? Don Stogie, it's me, Nick the Nub. Nicky, my boy, what you got for me? Boss,
I got the bundle on some bad news about your best customer, Sammy Sticks.
What, sleeping with the fishes?
Nah, he's still with Wanda, but he's been herfing with the Cigar Fathers.
The Godfathers?
No, boss. Cigar Fathers, you know. Friendly, knowledgeable staff, live outdoor patio jams, and a wide selection of cigars and cigar accessories.
Oh, how do you know so much about this place?
Well, boss, because I've been coming back all week.
What?
Hey, I'm sorry, Don Stogie, but with everything Cigar Fathers is offering, I couldn't refuse.
The future of transit is now, and we are working to improve your ride. Look for bus tracking technologies and other innovations to keep you better informed. Getting around town has never been so easy. PortAuthority.org.
Do you like entertainment that provides diverse programming? Well, there's a new radio station that provides exactly that. Yes, Pittsburgh's diverse sports and entertainment network provides a mixed radio format and is the place for soulful music, sports talk, and lifestyle programming. Check us out at pghdsen.com. You'll be able to find our radio schedule with all of our exciting entertainment programs. Listen now by going to pghdsen.com.
Did you know that STD rates have increased in Allegheny County?
No, I did not.
Yeah, especially for people under 30.
Maybe I should go get tested.
In Allegheny County, symptomatic syphilis cases increased by 97% and gonorrhea cases by 18% in the past year. And having multiple STDs increases your chances of getting HIV.
Oh, wow. Do you know where I can go get tested?
The Public Health Clinic offers free walk-in STD and HIV screening located at 1908 Wiley Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15219.
It looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow, getting tested, and I'll make sure to spread the word.
For more information, call 412-578-8081 or visit AlleghenyCounty.us/HIV.
We're back with the Soul Pit Media, Health, and Business Report. Now, LaKeisha, what type of products can be found at Ujamaa?
Oh, wow. So we carry all kinds of things, and we hope to expand. So we carry everything from clothing, jewelry, wellness products. So that includes herbs and tinctures, body care products, visual art, home decor, sometimes even small pieces of furniture, rugs, instruments, books, and other kinds of literature, and just a lot of one-of-a-kind handmade art, stationery, all kinds of things.
Now, actually, in my research for our interview, I actually looked on your website. I was really impressed with the variety and the quality of the merchandise that you have. And being a 30-plus year salesperson, I have to throw this plug in. How can someone purchase your products?
So we have a beautiful boutique that people can come and visit in person. It's definitely a sort of destination for folks to come and visit our boutique. We pride ourselves in folks having what we call the Ujamaa experience, that for us is really beyond just basic customer service. We want folks to really be affirmed in our space. And so, yeah, folks can come and visit us in store. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. And then, of course, people can visit us online and make purchases online. And that website is UjamaaCollective.org. It's UJAMAA collective.org or .com, .biz. We own a lot of those endings.
Okay. And also, I want to let our listeners know that you can also look for their ad in the Soul Pit Quarterly magazine, and definitely check out their site. I was very impressed, and my wife and daughter were looking at, just being nibby, I guess, looking at who my next guest was. When they saw your website, I think you'll be getting a visit from us sooner rather than later.
We actually have items for the whole family. We actually sell a lot of children's books, children's clothing, baby clothes, right? And everything in our store is handmade by Black hands. We are really probably the largest retailer of Black-made entrepreneurial goods and merchandise probably in the region.
Yes, and that's why I was so happy that you took time out of your busy schedule to be on the show. And LaKeisha, with all of our shows, we always want to end it on a positive note. What advice could you give our younger listeners who may want to be the next LaKeisha Wolf?
Well, I would say there's only one of me, and I'm still working on me. I'm a work in progress. And really, folks need to look at how they can be the best them and how, really how you can be the most authentic you. And I would say, if young people or folks of any age, if you're interested in business, interested in serving your community, that it's just really important that you really tap into your own purpose, right? Think about what brings you joy. Think about what are the gifts, skills, and talents you've been blessed with and how you can use those to serve other people. Think about what are the needs in your community and how can you solve some of those problems. And that if you're thinking about business, think about business in the sense not just of profits, but think about it in terms of a triple bottom line, which is people, planet, and profits, that we are setting up businesses that are safe and healthy, and think about not just making money for yourself as the business owner, but how are you really benefiting the people who work with you, the people who are in the community around your business, and then also the environment. We are one with the environment, and we need to make sure that our business practices are helping us think about sustainability.
Well, that's a very good point because I once did a paper for an advertising class, and what the paper consisted of was that we, as African American and just Black Americans, spend a lot of money, but we don't spend it with each other. We spend it, and we are the ultimate consumer because we are very name brand oriented. Cadillac, Mercedes, Cavazier, Nike, the list goes on and on. We spend a lot of money, but we don't spend it with ourselves. And if we just could tap into that with organizations like yours and just bring some of that wealth back to our community, not only locally and nationally, but globally, we'd be in a lot better position. So that's why I really wanted to have you on the show and just to thank you. Off the record, you really made me proud because this is not just a local movement. This is a national and international movement. And I am so proud to say that Pittsburgh has an organization like yours that is representing us and doing a great job.
Yes, thank you, Craig. And I do want to just add quickly that, over the last couple of years, we have been really building national relationships with other Black cooperators who are doing similar work. Maybe it's not specifically in, arts and maker industries, but folks who are community builders in other cities, and they're setting up cooperative businesses, grocery stores and cooperative housing. We're doing our best to really bridge those relationships and learn lessons and kind of share knowledge. So I'm excited. Every year we host a big Kwanzaa focused on the principle of co-ops. And after our Kwanzaa this year, so we always celebrate it on December 29th, which is the fourth day of Kwanzaa. But then into the new year, when we'll make this announcement at Kwanzaa, but in the new year, we're going to host a community series so that we can really hopefully inspire more Black cooperation here in Pittsburgh by sharing these stories of other Black cooperators in other cities. And so that's going to be called the Collective Courage Calls. And so it will be a virtual series to kind of hear compelling stories of other folks who've done phenomenal things in other cities like Dayton and Charleston, West Virginia, in Houston, Texas. And so for us to kind of learn some of the best practices and things that we could be building here in Pittsburgh and sort of the greater Pittsburgh area.
Well, as always, Soul Pitt will always be there as a willing partner to help you with any endeavor that you may have now and in the future. And I just want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be our guest today, and look forward to working with you in the future.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, Craig.
We'll be right back with the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
It doesn't matter the time nor the place, the conditions or transitions. Doesn't matter who you are or who you're with. Before, now, and always. Through all phases of life. Duquesne Light Company is here for you.
Port Authority has a new name, Pittsburgh Regional Transit, PRT for short. It's all about doing an even better job of getting people where they want to go every day. It's also about getting people where they want to go in their careers. PRT is looking for some new faces. We're hiring for every position. We offer great pay and benefits and a direct route to a great future. Go to rideprt.org/careers. PRT is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pit Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcast, and Soul Pit television options, we can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dawson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. And let Soul Pit Media take you to that next level.
UPMC is committed to addressing the health disparities that disproportionately impact African Americans in our communities. By driving education, training, and programming, and building relationships with our community partners, we can ensure that all individuals and families have access to the preventive care, screenings, and treatment that can lead to healthier lives. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
Yeah, who's this?
Don Stogie, it's me, Nick the Nub.
Hey, my boy, what you got for me?
Boss, I got the bundle on some bad news about your best customer, Sammy Sticks.
What, sleeping with the fishes?
Nah, he's still with Wanda, but he's been herfing with the Cigar Fathers.
The Godfathers?
No, boss. Cigar Fathers, you know. Friendly, knowledgeable staff, live outdoor patio jams, and a wide selection of cigars and cigar accessories.
Oh, how do you know so much about this place?
Well, boss, because I've been coming back all week.
What?
Hey, I'm sorry, Don Stogie, but with everything Cigar Fathers is offering, I couldn't refuse.
The future of transit is now, and we are working to improve your ride. Look for bus tracking technologies and other innovations to keep you better informed. Getting around town has never been so easy. PortAuthority.org.
Do you like entertainment that provides diverse programming? Well, there's a new radio station that provides exactly that. Yes, Pittsburgh's diverse sports and entertainment network provides a mixed radio format and is the place for soulful music, sports talk, and lifestyle programming. Check us out at pghdsen.com. You'll be able to find our radio schedule with all of our exciting entertainment programs. Listen now by going to pghdsen.com.
Did you know that STD rates have increased in Allegheny County?
No, I did not.
Yeah, especially for people under 30.
Maybe I should go get tested.
In Allegheny County, symptomatic syphilis cases increased by 97% and gonorrhea cases by 18% in the past year. And having multiple STDs increases your chances of getting HIV.
Oh, wow. Do you know where I can go get tested?
The Public Health Clinic offers free walk-in STD and HIV screening located at 1908 Wiley Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15219.
It looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow, getting tested, and I'll make sure to spread the word.
For more information, call 412-578-8081 or visit AlleghenyCounty.us/HIV.
We're back with the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
Hi, this is Debbie Norrell, and welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report Community Calendar. Are you interested in health and wellness? Are you ready to kickstart healthy habits? Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh are conducting a research study to understand how exercise affects the brain and recently depressed older adults. You must be at least the age of 60 to participate. You may be invited to participate in an exercise program or a social wellness program. Both groups will be facilitated by a personal coach. Compensation is provided. Call 412-246-6487 or visit fitbold2 at upmc.edu. The Morgan Lee Art Center, Pittsburgh's newest event space for the arts, is available at 2900 Bedford Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15219. This event space offers space for party rentals, meeting rooms, dance studio rental, outdoor events, rehearsal space, cabarets, concerts, repasts, has free Wi-Fi and free parking. This is a place to let your creativity be free. For rental information, visit www.567HDAT.org/rentals or call 412-925-3695. Pittsburgh Regional Transit, Port Authority of Allegheny County Police Department is seeking full-time transit police officers. A transit police officer is responsible for ensuring the safety of Port Authority customers, staff, and property throughout the areas it serves. Officers must enforce all local, state, and federal laws on and around the transit system. The police department offers potential career opportunities with special units that include investigations, K-9, video forensics, and crash reconstruction. Leadership roles such as sergeant and lieutenant are promoted from within the department. Police officer applicant testing is 1 3-hour session. The written police officer exam and the fitness exam will be administered on the same day. Testing dates are Monday, September 18th at 12 p.m. or Tuesday, September 19th, 2023 at 8 a.m. Transit police officer wage progression is as follows. Year 1, $57,484. Year 2, $65,148. And year 3, $76,645. Visit the Pittsburgh Regional Transit website and select careers. Pittsburgh Regional Transit is improving transit for every rider. They are adding QR codes to bus signs so you will know when your bus will arrive, making it easier to get on board with their mobile ticketing app, and investing in all-electric buses to help reduce emissions today to help improve air quality tomorrow. Yes, PRT is making changes, but more importantly, they are making a difference. Don't forget to visit thesoulpit.com for the latest in theater, musical entertainment, job opportunities, and health information. That's thesoulpit.com. Thank you for listening to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, brought to you by Pittsburgh Regional Transit. Looking for a great job with benefits? Check out their website, rideprt.org/careers. Thank you for tuning in to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, hosted by Craig Dawson, Vice President, Soul Pit Media. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for your continued support.